Hey guys, and what's up? This is Xif here, and I just thought about doing another one of my shoutcasts. So it's going to be another one of my 2v2s with my partner here, Vince Industry, who is from Canada. As I've explained, he just spawned on the Dark Orbit. Is this? I think it's Dark Orbit, the map, or if not, I'm wrong. Correct me if I am. No matter. So he just spawned down here in the bottom right corner. Then this is me, Chizor. I'm again Terran, but I do not play Terran. It's just, you know, coincidentally this. So let's just see what's going on. Our two opponents here. One is Darkfire. This guy was, I think, platinum. Yeah, I think he was platinum and gold ranked, something like that. And his friend Gum. He is just, I think he's just gold ranked or silver ranked. I'm not sure exactly. You can check those online. They are on the European servers. Okay, so it's going to be a ZT versus ZP matchup, and what I'm going to be explaining in this match is a little bit of game psychology. Okay. So as the title probably says, because I will put in the title that will explain this, my partner actually disconnects. It isn't his fault. He actually immediately calls me back on Skype and tells me that his internet, he got disconnected from his internet, so there was nothing for him to do. And that's why this kind of sucks normally. Now let's just see, he's getting a 14 pull. Not exactly the most standard play, but hey, we're not Diamond League players, were not universally known, or at least planetary or something like that. And I'm getting my gas and one barracks. Now I will normally be trying to wall off in this situation. My partner pretty nicely gets his overlord here. I would have liked it if he would have put this above the high ground over here. That meant that he couldn't have been seen unless there was a flying unit in the area. Good. So let's see from our opponents here. Gum sorry Gum for screwing up your name. So Gum is getting a fast forge and then a gateway. And at this point, there's no point in rushes and there's no point in anything else, as he's getting this photon cannon right here. As for his partner, Darkfire, he's already got his spawning pool and now he's roach war. So he's basically going into one base roach play or something like that. Now I'm getting my quick factory down because also my partner was getting the roaches. So I said that, you know, sticking with marines wouldn't cut it this time. Let's see the resource of the units. Oh, that's not the... Oh, okay. I always keep messing that one up. Production wise, we've got a lot of movement from our Protoss player here, which is now getting his cybernetics core and his first gas actually. This is pretty interesting. Well, going for these two photon cannons and foundry forge before gateway, you know, was kind of indicative to that. Well, I'm getting my second gas right now, and I'm building another barracks and a starport. Also getting the tech lab up on this factory. Now, from what I remember from this game, I'm going to be playing with tanks, you know, Marine Marauder Ball and tanks. Okay, let's see. Income wise, we're all kind of the same. Although it's already 5 minutes into the game, and I'm not sure for what reason, but my friend here is a little bit behind in the economy. Nonetheless, we will pull this off some way. Army wise, we're like the same, exception being the Gum, the Protoss player, who opts for some more photon cannons. I'm not saying that photon cannons aren't good. But when you're playing against Terran and you see that he might be going for a tank build, then they are just worthless. Or also if they are getting, for example, Marauders. Marauders can with stim. Marauders with stim will probably punish everything that the Protoss army or buildings have have against them. Now, if we look at the army count right now, this isn't looking too good. I mean, this guy has already 11 roaches, so he's got the biggest army. Oh, another 3 coming up, so 14 roaches, and he's going for the lair, and he's getting his second gas. So this guy is definitely in another league. So if he would have come to us right now and attacked, we would have been so dead. I mean, absolutely no chance whatsoever. Maybe if I was just getting the tank and I had the upgrade, so yeah, basically it wouldn't have been that hard, but it wouldn't have been easy either to defend an attack from Darkfire. Alright, so I think the disconnect will come just about now. Yeah, that it is. I'm quite disappointed, because that's the second time that this happens to us, and the first time it was I who disconnected, and my ally Vince didn't even try to do anything because it was much earlier in the game. So at this point I'm all alone, okay? So I'm controlling both my resources and actually the Zerg player doesn't have any more resources, they're all given to me. So right now I've got plenty of resources and all of these buildings, everything to control. Now let's look at APM, because at this point I think I started averaging like 70-60 all throughout the game. We'll just have to see in the end of this. So what do I say? You know, I say just fuck this. I already have 2 tanks and seemingly large amount of roaches and marines and marauders. So I'll just say I'll go in for a fast push, and if I catch them off guard, then okay, I won the game. If not, okay, at least I tried. So here's me going off on a bit of a bigger APM than usually. I was kind of stressed. Now what I missed was this expansion going down right here for Gum Gum. This was pretty darn important, especially considering the fact that I did not scout this location. I did not think of it. Now this first attack was a big dud. You know, I was just moving my units, and I didn't actually siege my tanks up. I didn't focus fire in the beginning of the game. I didn't do a lot of shit. But because of the fact that I killed most of the roaches that Darkfire had, and army-wise, we were still at about the same amount of troops, of units. They were actually pretty, you know, they were going to counterattack, as you can see right here, but this wasn't such a menacing force, and with a couple of tanks and what I still have around here, I'll be able to manage this no problem whatsoever. Now Darkfire going for a bit of a shrewd play here, getting a Nidus network and starting to mass up Hydras. Normally I don't like massing up Hydras if I don't have support units. What are support units for the Zerg? You know, support units for the Zerg are the for example, the Mutalisks. They can be air support, which means they aren't very powerful, but if your opponent has Colossi or tanks, you can use those Mutalisks to snipe these units. Now they were coming in, I was just mounting my tanks up a bit higher like that, and just focus firing, stimming, and they basically had no chance, especially with this first tank coming in for me. Okay, so let me get back at hand. So this guy was just messing up Hydras, but that was it. He didn't get Hydralisk or Mutalisk, sorry. Or the second and probably the best support unit that the Zerg has is the Corruptor. That's just stupid. It's not the Corruptor. It's the, what's it called? The Infestor, exactly. Infestor with fungal growth or parasite, neuronal parasite, or what's it called. These are your typical support units for Zerg. Now let's just check out my APM. I was going to do another attack because I was actually confident. I mean, I attacked them, I nearly killed all of their units, and then they attacked me and I destroyed their armies together. And I was doing this alone with no expansion yet for my Terran base, and just this expansion which actually had 1 drone just idling right here, which this was pretty bad from my side. But the macroing alone from barracks and units and such was pretty much enough for me.